This highlight video brought to you by NebraskaPrepRecruiting.com, the best place to go to get your recruiting videos and maximum exposure to college coaches. Get started on your path to playing volleyball in college today by going to NebraskaPrepRecruiting.com and contacting us about the Phenom package. Okay, let's get started with the highlights from the JVA Midwest Challenge in Des Moines last weekend. We'll start in the 18 Open Division with a semifinal match between the Nebraska Juniors and Wildcat Juniors. And it started all off, Casey Hohen with a kill there for Nebraska Juniors in the first set. And here we'll see Sydney O'Shaughnessy setting up Husker recruit Olivia Bunder from Waverly, who puts down that kill right there. And then check out this insane pancake coming up right here from Nebraska libero recruit Sydney Townsend. O'Shaughnessy and Hohen help keep it alive. And then there's going to be some back and forth here a little bit before O'Shaughnessy gets the point with a dump kill right there. And here we're going to see, again, Bunder is going to take this serve and set it up for O'Shaughnessy, who delivers it to Carly Remmers for the kill. However, the Wildcats would win this match 29-27, 25-23, and would eventually win the championship. Juniors finish third. All right, in the 17 Open Division, we're going to start with a pool play match between River City Juniors 171 and IPVA. And here we go with some of the highlights. This is, again, just a pool play match, and we've got Madison Munger setting up Westside's Lauren Salermo for the kill. And then a little bit later on, not going to see the pass, but trust me, it's Bellevue West Sage Meyer, who then comes flying in and crushes that one to help River City out to another lead. And this time it's Jessica Gadowski, the UNO recruit, with the pass, and then slams home the kill for River City Juniors. River City would wind up finishing fifth. Now another pool play match here. It's the Nebraska Juniors on the far court against Fusion South, and it's going to be Lincoln Southeast Megan Roth with that kill to help the Juniors. And now Brittany Witt with the serve, and Hannah Justison from Elmwood Murdoch with the diving save, and it finds the floor on the other side. Now this is a semifinal match between Nebraska Juniors and All Iowa Attack. And we're going to get some good swings here. This one by Marion's Elizabeth Lotion. Brittany Witt digs it up. Kylie Hohen with another swing for the Juniors. This time it's going to be Kelsey Green's turn. And All Iowa Attack keeps it going. But eventually Green gets the block and the point for Nebraska Juniors. Very similar play coming up here, where that's going to be Hohen coming in with a big swing. All Iowa Attack, though, digging them up. Kelsey Green can't quite put that one down. And then we're going to try Hohen again. The Juniors are eventually going to get this point, and it's going to come via the crafty Sarah Booth with the dump kill. But All Iowa Attack would win in 3 sets. The Juniors finished third. Now let's move to the 16 Open Division. We'll start with a pool play match between the River City Juniors 161s and Nebraska Juniors 161s. And here you're going to see Cassidy Renader get blocked by the Juniors, Brianna Bunder and Sarah Alec. But then Renader, Alexi Woodward, and Jessica Duvall get revenge with a block on Alec. The two teams went back and forth. With the Nebraska Juniors, Lauren Heinrichs, number 4, after a nice dig there by Reagan LeGrand, is going to put that one down for the Juniors. And then Heinrichs is going to win a joust with Sophie Akhmoudi. And the Nebraska Juniors would go on and win that match in 2. And then in the championship, that is Sophia Terwilliger putting down the overpass against the Iowa Rockets. And then here, again against the Rockets in the championship match, Terwilliger passes it to Bunder, to Sarah Alec. It sails just a little bit long. But the Juniors would win this match 22-25, 25-23, 15-13, and win the 16 Open Championship. Now to the 15 Open Division. And we start with a pool play match between Nebraska Juniors 151s on the far court and Fusion Rockford. Here you'll see Mary Catherine Wolf with a kill for the juniors. The juniors would wind up finishing 6th in this tournament. And after Fusion has a little bit of trouble with a serve from Gretna's Cameron Scott, they will eventually get the ball back to Mary Catherine Wolf. And she's going to finish again, and the juniors would win in 2 sets. Now another pool play match between Nebraska Juniors 152s and VCN 15 Elite. And you're going to see VCN's middle, Shelby Bruns, try and tip it over, but Electra Long of the 152s is there, knocks it back over. VCN Elite would win the match and finish 5th in the tournament. Juniors 152s would finish 7th in the tournament. Unfortunately, we do not have any video footage from the 14s division. Can tell you, however, that VCN 14 Black would finish 3rd, and VCN 14 Elite would finish 5th, and River City 141's 8th. So let's move to the 13 Open Division. We'll start with a pool play match between Nebraska Juniors 131 and VCN 13 Black. And this would have been in the first day of competition. And we've got Brenna Lewis serving it in for the Nebraska Juniors. And Jordan McCormick with a dig to Emma Altman to Mara LeGrand. The VCN does a great job keeping the action going. And Emma Altman's going to again set up LeGrand, who this time gets the ball down with the tip. Now in another pool play match, this is VCN 13 Elite against River City 11-1s. Yep, it's their 11s team. And you can tell they don't have quite the height, but just watch them play. Very fundamentally sound, making VCN work. And for River City, they would lose this match in 2 sets to VCN Elite, as this ball's going to go just out of bounds. VCN Elite would go on to the championship match. And here we have Nebraska Juniors 131s again against the River City 141s. And you'll see a diving save right there by Shaylee Brown to keep the ball alive. And the teams are going to go back and forth here a little bit, with Gabriella Wakefield getting a nice swing on the ball there. And eventually, River City, their middle, Emma Grunkmeyer, number 1, is going to outduel Sydney Pekka here, and River City's going to win that point. But the VCN 13 Elite facing the Nebraska Juniors 131s here in the championship match. That's Sydney Pekka with a swing for the juniors. VCN Elite keeps it alive. But here you have Jordan McCormick again to Emma Altman to Mara LeGrand for the kill. And here you're going to see Shaylee Brown again to Emma Altman to Sydney Pekka. VCN Elite keeping the ball alive. And Pekka this time, though, is going to get the kill. And Nebraska Juniors will win the first set 25-14. VCN Elite, however, comes back. A kill here by Ellie Larson. VCN Elite wins the second set 25-19, but the juniors would take the third set 15-9 and win the 13 Open Championship.